You ever notice how one person shows up to the office with a tiny cough and 2 days later half the team's sniffling like it's allergy season? Microbe, according to the CDC, adults catch an average of 2 to 4 colds every year. And workplaces are one of the fastest places for viruses to spread. All those shared keyboards, elevator buttons, and quick chats at the coffee machine, they're like a playground for germs. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize how much their daily habits at work are silently sabotaging their immunity. For many folks, getting sick at work isn't just inconvenient, it's a serious hit to their quality of life. When your immunity takes a blow, your mental health, sleep quality, and overall well-being get dragged down with it. Suddenly, your morning workouts disappear, your healthy eating goes out the window, and that balanced, active lifestyle you worked hard to build starts slipping through your fingers. It's a chain reaction that messes with your emotional health, productivity, and even your paycheck if you have to take unpaid days off. And let's be real, simply washing your hands once or twice a day isn't cutting it anymore. Modern offices are breeding grounds for stress, poor nutrition choices, and bad habits that wreck your immune system, lower your cardiovascular health, and make disease prevention way harder than it should be. But here's the good news. There are proven, practical ways to turn the tide and protect yourself without becoming that paranoid coworker who wipes down every surface like it's a crime scene. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to keep your immunity strong, your well-being steady, and your mind sharp, even in the busiest germ-filled work environments. From nutrition hacks that boost your defenses to stress-busting strategies that improve sleep and emotional balance, you'll walk away with tools to create a healthier, more resilient lifestyle starting right at your desk. Ready to stop getting sick every other month? Let's get into it. Most people think their workday starts when they walk through the office doors, but in reality, your body starts clocking in the moment you wake up. A strong morning routine can set the tone for your immune system, mental health, and overall well-being. Picture this. Instead of hitting snooze 3 times and rushing out the door with a sugary latte, imagine taking 10 quiet minutes for mindfulness or light stretching. That small window of self-care can lower cortisol levels, reduce stress, and give your immunity a solid head start before the daily grind even begins. Breakfast is another game changer. Skipping it or grabbing a donut on the go might feel convenient, but it's like showing up to work with your defenses down. A balanced meal with protein, fiber, and antioxidants. Think oatmeal topped with berries and nuts or scrambled eggs with avocado. Supports cardiovascular health, keeps your energy stable, and strengthens your body's natural barriers. Nutrients like vitamin C, zinc, and omega-3s play a huge role in disease prevention and maintaining a strong immune response. When you feed your body right, you're not just avoiding hunger, you're actively building resilience. Movement matters too. A quick 15-minute walk, a short yoga flow, or a few bodyweight exercises before work can give your immunity a natural boost, improve circulation, and support mental clarity. It doesn't have to be a full gym session. Consistency is what counts. Regular physical exercise is scientifically proven to increase white blood cell activity, enhance sleep quality, and reduce inflammation, all of which are crucial for preventive health. Plus, it sets a positive, grounded tone for the rest of the day. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of emotional balance in the morning. Taking a few minutes to breathe deeply, journal, or simply enjoy a quiet cup of tea helps align your emotional health and reduce anxiety spikes that can suppress immunity. It's about building a lifestyle that supports equilibrium physically, mentally, and emotionally before external stress hits. And speaking of external stress, what happens when you step into an office full of shared spaces and sneaky germs? Let's talk about that next. Here's the deal. No matter how healthy your morning routine is, all that effort can go out the window if you're constantly touching contaminated surfaces at work. Keyboards, elevator buttons, shared coffee machines, door handles, they're basically germ magnets. Studies have found that office desks can harbor up to 400 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. Yup, you read that right. Exploding Head practicing smart hygiene at the office isn't about paranoia. It's about disease prevention and taking charge of your well-being with simple, consistent habits. Start with your personal workspace. Wiping down your keyboard, mouse, and phone daily with disinfectant wipes takes less than a minute but drastically reduces germ buildup. Keep a small hygiene kit at your desk, hand sanitizer, tissues, and wipes. It's like a mini fortress for your immunity, helping you stay resilient even when coworkers bring in whatever bug is going around. This small act of self-care has a ripple effect, protecting not just your health, but also your mental balance, because you're not constantly worrying about what's on that surface. But hygiene goes beyond cleaning surfaces. It's about mindful behavior. Think twice before touching your face during meetings or lunch breaks. Wash your hands regularly, especially before eating or after using shared office equipment. Make it a habit to use paper towels to open restroom doors or push them open with your shoulder. These small, almost invisible choices strengthen your immune system and create a powerful layer of preventive health, keeping your quality of life high and your sick days low. And don't forget shared spaces. Kitchens, conference rooms, and break areas are hotspots for cross-contamination. Encourage your team to adopt these habits collectively. Maybe set a friendly reminder near the coffee machine or start a clean desk challenge to make it fun. A culture of office hygiene not only boosts immunity but also improves emotional health because people feel safer and more cared for in their environment. Now that you've mastered the physical defenses, it's time to look at the environment itself because your desk setup might be silently shaping your health more than you think. Backhand index pointing down. Your desk isn't just a place to crank out emails and sip lukewarm coffee. It's where you spend almost a third of your waking life. So why not turn it into a hub for well-being, mental clarity, and disease prevention? A cluttered, poorly lit workspace can increase stress, mess with your sleep patterns, and even lower your immunity over time. Imagine walking into a desk that smells fresh, has soft natural light, and is organized in a way that calms your mind. That kind of environment doesn't just look good, actively supports a healthy lifestyle and boosts emotional balance throughout the day. Start with ergonomics, an adjustable chair that supports your lower back, a monitor at eye level, and a keyboard position to keep your wrists neutral. Might not sound exciting, but these little tweaks can prevent neck strain, headaches, and chronic fatigue. Pair that with a small plant like a snake plant or peace lily, and you've instantly improved air quality while adding a touch of nature that supports mindfulness and mental health. When your physical space supports your posture and comfort, your immunity stays strong because your body isn't constantly fighting unnecessary tension. Let's talk about your snack drawer. Instead of stuffing it with chips and sugary treats, stock it with nutrient-rich options like almonds, mixed seeds, protein bars with clean ingredients, or dried fruit. Keeping balanced nutrition close by helps stabilize blood sugar, supports cardiovascular health, and keeps you focused without the 3 p.m. crash. Hydration matters too. Having a reusable water bottle at your desk encourages steady water intake, improving sleep quality, digestion, and immune function. Think of your desk as a personal wellness station, not just a work zone. Lastly, personalize your space in ways that reduce stress and support emotional health. Maybe it's a family photo that makes you smile, a calming screensaver, or a small essential oil diffuser with lavender to keep anxiety levels low. The goal is to create an atmosphere that keeps your mind grounded and your immunity resilient. And once your workspace is working for you, not against you, the next big piece is managing what's happening inside. Because no amount of cleaning or decorating can make up for unchecked stress. Brain fire. Here's the thing, stress doesn't just mess with your mood, it messes with your entire body. When workplace stress piles up, your cortisol levels spike, your immune system weakens, and suddenly that harmless sniffle becomes a full-blown cold. Chronic stress has been linked to everything from poor sleep and low emotional resilience to higher risks of cardiovascular issues. It's like leaving your front door wide open and inviting germs to walk right in. Managing stress isn't a luxury. It's a core part of disease prevention and long-term well-being. One powerful stress-busting strategy is micro breaks. We're talking short, intentional pauses throughout the day. 2 minutes to step outside, breathe deeply, or stretch by your desk. These mini resets calm your nervous system, reduce tension, and help keep your mental health sharp. Research shows that regular breaks can boost focus by up to 45%, which means you're not just protecting your immunity, you're also becoming way more productive. Try setting a gentle reminder every hour to stand up, roll your shoulders, or simply close your eyes and breathe. Another game changer? Mindfulness and grounding exercises. A quick 5-minute meditation using an app, or even just focusing on your breath for a few minutes, can dramatically lower stress hormones and improve emotional health. Some people keep a gratitude journal at their desk, jotting down 3 small wins each day. This simple practice rewires the brain to focus on positivity, which has been shown to enhance sleep quality, lower anxiety, and strengthen preventive health. It's not woo-woo, it's neuroscience in action. And don't underestimate lifestyle choices outside work. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and quality rest build a stress-resistant foundation. Something as simple as a brisk evening walk, a light dinner packed with veggies and lean protein, or a consistent bedtime can improve your immunity, support cardiovascular health, and keep stress from wrecking your system. Because when your inner world is steady, you become far less vulnerable to whatever chaos is swirling around the office. But sometimes the smartest move isn't to push harder, it's to step back entirely. One of the most underrated parts of disease prevention is knowing when to hit pause. So many people push through work while feeling sick, thinking they're being tough or responsible. But here's the truth. Showing up while your immunity is down isn't a badge of honor. It's a fast track to a full-blown illness and potentially infecting your entire team. Studies show that working while sick can extend recovery time by up to 30% and lower overall productivity. Rest isn't weakness, it's strategic self-care that protects your well-being, emotional health, and everyone around you. When those first warning signs hit, scratchy throat, headache, unusual fatigue, your body's whispering, not shouting. Listen early. Take a mental health day, call in sick, or work remotely if possible. Curling up with a warm cup of tea, staying hydrated, and focusing on quality sleep gives your body the space it needs to fight off infections. This kind of rest supports preventive medicine, lowers stress, and boosts immunity, so you can bounce back faster and stronger. And let's talk boundaries. Many folks feel guilty about taking sick days, especially in fast-paced work environments. But protecting your health also protects your colleagues' well-being. Communicate clearly with your team, set up an out-of-office reply, and delegate tasks in advance if you can. Think of it as part of a balanced lifestyle, just like hitting the gym or eating well. Giving yourself time to heal is a crucial piece of maintaining equilibrium between productivity and self-care. Finally, use that downtime intentionally. It's not just about binge-watching shows, though hey, a comfort series doesn't hurt. Winking Face take the time to practice mindfulness, do gentle stretches, nourish your body with balanced nutrition, and reflect on how to better manage your workload to avoid burnout in the future. When you respect your body's need for rest, you're setting yourself up for long-term health, stronger immunity, and a lifestyle that truly supports well-being. And with that, you've got the full blueprint to staying healthy at work from inside out. Seedling Sparkles, remember how we started? Talking about that one coworker's cough turning into an office-wide sniffle fest? Yeah, that cycle doesn't have to be your reality anymore. Now you've got the tools to build a strong immune system, protect your mental health, and create a work routine that actually supports your well-being instead of draining it. From morning habits that boost immunity to smarter hygiene, stress management, and knowing when to rest, you're no longer just surviving the work week, you're thriving through it. But here's the real question. Will you actually use these strategies or just let them float away like yesterday's to-do list? Thinking Face, because the difference between staying healthy and constantly getting knocked down by every bug going around is the daily choices you make. This is your shot to build a life of balance, emotional resilience, and long-term disease prevention, starting right where you spend most of your day. So what's your next move? Will you upgrade your morning routine? Transform your desk? Finally take that sick day without guilt? Your quality of life depends on it, and you've already taken the first step by learning. Backhand index pointing right if this hit home, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss more practical science-backed tips that can transform your health and well-being for good. Your healthiest work life is waiting. Don't leave it on hold. Herb Sparkles.